Hello again? What is going on? Nova, please be quiet. I don't know what she's up to. Okay, so when I go on here, I had to pull up Twitch on the PC. Because I don't understand what's going on. Am I supposed to be streaming vertically? Is that what it wants from me? I think that's what it wants from me. Weird. This feels wrong. In all honesty, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I just wanted to have a cute little chatting birthday stream, and I tried to do that. I tried to do that from Instagram, but Instagram did not want me to go live. I guess they changed the live policy, so you have to have 1K followers, and I'm pretty close to that, but I actually went through and, like, removed a bunch of ghost followers and, like, the deactivated that it flagged. So now I'm like, well, I'm not gonna hit 1K for a while, I guess. Yeah, I guess I will need to... Yeah, I will need to monitor this from PC because Twitch is a little bit more complicated than IG, and, unfortunately my chat gets more spam on here than my Instagram does. Apparently, though, also, this means we're gonna get ads just like any other stream. Not ideal, but this is what we have because Instagram said fuck you. Anyway, I just barely did my makeup, sort of. I say sort of because I was going to do a little bit more of a look, and yet this is what we got. So, welcome everyone who has decided to join me for my little birthday stream. I'm just trying to chat with people, see what's up. We can talk about whatever, honestly. You know, Star Trek, random shit. I guess now I have an ad. It keeps giving me the same, like, things on my, streamer dashboard, like, oh, look at this new feature, like, you already told me about that, like, a while ago. I know about it. But it's also been, like, I feel like such a long time since I've streamed, because I kept having things come up between, like, moving, and I was at FanX. Yeah, this just feels weird and kind of wrong to have my phone in vertical orientation to stream on Twitch. But like I said, that is what it is, because it was sideways when I tried to turn it sideways. And I feel like it should have not been sideways. Like, this is Twitch, not Instagram. I don't know. But also, I got my PC basically set up, so I should be able to stream Friday at my usual time for usual gaming. I just didn't have that set up today because, I still need to set up the microphone. My microphone is still not attached. I need to mount it right here in this spot, but we're still working on moving some stuff in. Because also, like, the other problem, that's my background right now. You got, actually, I should get, if I don't end up, like, having a better backdrop by then, honestly, I should just hang up my big pride flag in the closet. Man, that would be funny. That would be very funny and a good time. I might do that. We'll see. We shall see. Because I'm also looking into getting a really cute, like, spacey curtain. Yay, thank you. What is that? That's a cheerleading frog. I guess I actually can see it better on, the PC screen. Like, I can check my chat on the PC. This is actually kind of nice. Like, honestly, I don't like Instagram Lives very much, but whenever I want to do something, like, really stupid, I feel like Instagram is the place to be, because my Instagram is a lot more active than other social media, so, yeah, it's like, it is the best platform for, like, bullshit lives. Did you just move or packing? Well, I'm pretty much like 90% moved. I've gotten a bit lazy with this move because honestly, like with it being moving out of my parents' house, I kind of have not been in a rush because I'm like, well, there's still some of my crap that's going to end up in their garage inevitably because we have a lack of storage space in this house. And some things it's like good for decluttering, but on the other hand, and this is the problem with having a face cam this close, is I am constantly like, what is my hair doing? So, but yeah, I'm still moved. There's like a few things that are technically to pack, technically, but like, that's because I have like a bookshelf that I couldn't clear the junk off of. Also, welcome, congratulations on being out of ad hell. This is part of why I kind of was like, maybe I want to stream on IG for once. Not my regular stream platform, because this little chat stream is not set up for ads. You sound like a different person. Is my voice like fucked or something? Or is it... Let me just point out. It could be two things, because it could be that my voice is fucked. Entirely possible. Sometimes I don't even notice, and somebody's like, your voice is like different. I'm like, oh fuck. But it also could be phone mic cursed, and also potentially the fact that this house echoes so fucking bad. There are no rugs in this room. This is the room that I will be streaming in, and I will want to record, like, music in and stuff, so it's like, I need to figure out something. It might be, like, I've never been in a room that's been this, like, echoey before, like, before sound treating something. It's like there are at least curtains up. It's not like a wide open, like, everything. There's a bit of raspberry. Yeah, it could be because I've been overdoing it a lot. I also, like, during FanX, which was a week ago at this point, over a week ago. Wait, what day is it? Well, it's my birthday. I know what day it is. Yeah, a week ago from Saturday, I frankly got super dehydrated. I will drink my water. Because, yeah, like, I'm not hearing my voice, like, breaking. I feel like I sound lower, but I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea what I sound like through the phone mic. It could be all sorts of cursed. But no, my vocal cords are very, very prone to dehydration, which sucks for singing because sometimes I get, like, dry mouth when I'm on stage. I have to be really careful because I don't want to lose my voice entirely. But yeah, my vocal cords are very susceptible to being just dehydrated and dry. So this is a good reminder to drink my water. Almost choked on it. There we go. Okay. Yippee! Oh yeah, my doggy's here. You can see her butt. She's sleeping now. She was getting feisty earlier. So we had like so this house that we're in is really nice. I feel like before, like, on, I'm trying to think of what stream it was. There was a stream a few weeks ago that I feel like I sounded like complete shit. I don't know, but like I said, I have no idea what I sound like. Because there's also like, there's noise filtering on my normal stream mic. There's, I don't know, I don't remember what else I put on there. I know that there's a few things on there that will make the audio sound better in general. So without that and without any sound absorbing anything in this room, I have no idea what I sound like. I was like, it's making me sound so much worse. God. Anyway, it's like I haven't aged 10 years. I literally just turned 27. Screams. 27 today. I'm just saying, there's no shenanigans here. I promise I don't smoke. Please don't worry about me. It's probably just, like, nonsense. Unfortunately, this happens sometimes. Like I said, alright, what is... I was gonna check something on my settings and I completely forgot what I came over here to do. Anyway, Alright, there we go. I just needed to pop into the settings because I need to probably mess with some stuff later. Yippee! Fun times! But yeah, I just wanted to pop on here for chat time. Also because my partner is at work, but and then has like a class after. There we go. That looked really stupid with my eyebrow. Anyway, it's like my partner is like now she's in class. So I'm just like, I am all alone on my birthday. She will be home like eventually. Eventually. I also forgot the VPN on my PC fucks with the Twitch chat. So if I haven't like responded to you or something, if there's like anybody I haven't answered, then let me know, like maybe send it again. I do see you, Death to the Opposition. And yes, my partner is a Trekkie because we actually met. Okay, I think it's been long enough I can tell this story. Because I actually, like, okay, my experience with relationships, I've talked about it online. Like, my experience with relationships is not always the best. I have numerous exes that, like, I've never had, like, anything super horrible, at least in any of my long-term relationships, but like I've had some weird shit happen. And so because of that, like I mean, like I'm trying to say, like I've had experiences where it's like I'm dating somebody for a significant amount of time, and then there's like a weird personality change of some sort, or like weird stuff. So because of that, I was like very adamant. I was like, when I get in a relationship again, I am not going to talk about it publicly. That's what I said. I was like, I'm never putting any of my relationships online again. I actually was pretty low key about my last relationship, which was a few years ago now, and I didn't really post that much online. The problem is that now me and my partner share a lot of the same interests, so people in like the local scene and stuff also know my partner, and so it becomes a thing of like, well, now I have to talk about it because it's weird to like go around, and I don't know, it's also like sad to me when like I can't even like hold her hand because like it's like, well, it's like not public. But technically we've only been dating for a few months, but we have been friends for like well over a year, like basically a year and a half before we started dating. So that's the story I was gonna tell once I explain that context. Because it's like, there's of course things like I want to keep private about my life, but also, you know, comedy for the internet, I guess. The story's really cursed. I just also realized my face looks weird to me because I didn't put highlighter on. That's why. Hold on. I need shinies. It looks like... There we go. This is what happens when I do my makeup in like 15 minutes or less. It was probably actually less. That didn't make a huge difference, but I can see the difference. Anyway, so me and my partner actually met as part of the Star Trek group I'm in. I've been part of the Star Trek group since 2023, and she joined towards I think it was towards the end of 2023, so maybe, actually probably about 2 years ago at this point, because I think she joined in like October or November of 2023. So I guess that's how long we've known each other. But yeah, we met as part of the Star Trek Club, and initially she wasn't as involved as I was, but we had like a few like side incident things happening because like at the time that she joined, it's like I was dealing with a whole lot of nonsense relating to someone who is no longer part of that group. Yippee! Did you hang out with them before you left? I know you didn't attend the one that was going on during the stream. Which stream? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I am really bad at recalling certain things because I do have like a bit of a short-term memory problem. And so sometimes if I don't try really hard to commit something to memory, it doesn't happen. But where was I in the story? Okay, so we met in, like I said, we met in 2023, I guess. So it's been about 2 years. And again, she wasn't like she didn't attend as frequently as I did. And also, this was also before I started up our, like, weekly RPG game. We had a different RPG game. It was a whole thing. So, like, we started getting to know each other more through the course of, doing more TTRPG together and things like that. So, we ended up, we ended up like bonding over that, because that would have been like I think it was like mid 2024 when we kind of started that in full swing. Because again, the weekly RPG I talk about on my streams, like that is my project, and we're even like we're even like our own group now. Like we're not even part of the club like officially anymore, because we just are like, well, we have all these people who aren't even part of this other club. So yeah, it's like, it's scary. I'm like, this is like really something I'm very in charge of, while I'm also trying to like run my own business and shit. So anyway, but yeah, so there was a lot of things that happened. I'm trying to decide like how detailed I want to get. Your stream STO and talk about why you left the church. This is the second to last stream before you moved. Okay, okay, so was I talking about the club? Was I talking about the club during that one, or was I talking about the church? Because if I was talking just about the church and I didn't mention the Star Trek Club, which it easily could have come up, again, I don't remember, but I will say it's like I have not been involved in any church things since like 2016. So if we're referring to the church, that was not even remotely in the same brain. Okay, what day was... Hold on, I need to see what day was that. So that would have been... So we're talking about when I streamed either probably the 12th or the 19th of September, because those were the Fridays. Oh, okay, yeah, there was a club meeting that day. I ended up not going, for some reasons. There was just a lot going on. But I did hang out with my girlfriend that day. That did happen. And yeah, I was like, I had like every intention of going, and then there were things that happened. Nova, what is going on? You see this? You usually don't bark this much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if it was that one, oh, that's her special chair. That's her special chair. That's the chair that she always hangs out during my streams. Like, that was actually brought over before my PC and desk were. Anyway, so I'm trying to recall, but I do believe that I was going, who is she detecting? I honestly don't know. That's what I mean, is like, we did have a neighbor come over, who like offered to, we have the neighbor next door who I guess did like a lot of the painting in this particular house. So we put in a new gate latch thing because the old one was really fucking annoying, and he offered to come paint it in the matching paint, and so I let him do that, and so he was on our porch for a bit, and she was not happy. That's why she was barking before the stream. That's why I meant to start at like 6 my time, and I started a bit late, but he's been gone for a while. He hasn't come back, because he's really fast. So anyway, I have no idea what she's on, but there are a lot of like new noises in this. What was that? There are a lot of new noises in this neighborhood, so I don't know if she's like hearing something I'm not. Or, or ghosts. Or ghosts. Sorry, I'll have some Nova Cam. Have some Nova Cam to comfort you. No, it like, do you hear like through my phone mic like that it fucking echoes in here with no like anything to absorb the noise? Like, y'all hear that shit? It's wild. Anyway, okay. I was telling a story and y'all got me off topic again. Yeah, I was saying I think that was the meeting I had every intention of going to, and I ended up not going because there were too many other things going on and just some stuff. But yeah, so it was one of those. I know that there was one that I did not go to, and I think I mentioned it in the other stream, like, oh yeah, it's like I like don't have I did not actually go. I don't remember. Sorry, there's also things I keep remembering, like while I'm on Twitch, I'm like, oh, I better fix that on my channel or something. Anyway. Boof. Why is my... Okay, my Twitch, like, flipped out for a second. It's all good. Okay. Okay, I'm back, I think. I think I'm back. It could be my connection, too. We are still also, like... Okay, we also in this house had to have internet wired. Like, we had to get our internet wired in this house because nobody had ever wired this house. Yay! It's yeah. Anyway, welcome to the Cursed Mobile stream. Anyway, but we had to have the connection wired, and I'm sure it's because, like, before this house was occupied by, like, old people who didn't care, or maybe they just had, like, a mobile hotspot, but for someone, who is a streamer with a partner who sometimes does work from home, the mobile stuff was not gonna cut it. Hotspot was not gonna cut it. So we had to get it wired, and that was an experience. Just so y'all know, it was an experience in every sense of the word. And yeah, that was a time. Because, like, literally finished FanX, and then immediately I'm like, oh, I'm having to deal with the internet company! And we're still kind of figuring out if the plan that we're on is enough, because we didn't want to pay a shit ton of money. But there's a possibility that we may end up having to get, like, more bandwidth or whatever. Also, thank you again for the happy birthday. We're looking at Nova's butt to hopefully she doesn't bark again. The echo bark. But anyway, so we're still kind of like figuring that out. So this stream is actually a good test to see if we need to like upgrade our rate a bit. I'm really hoping not. I'm really hoping that it just plays nice. But yeah. So far, I haven't experienced any issues with it. Speed test is fine and everything. It's just that there also is the possibility. My desktop has always operated off of Wi-Fi. Even at my last place, I could stream and everything without having to plug it in. But I could wire it and get more speed anyway, if that's an issue. So, like, there's like, a couple different things that I just need to, like, look at before we start, like, giving this company more money, because it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna name names, but, like, listen. We have very few options for internet in the area, though, so, you have to kind of go with stuff. That is a good question, though. Internet speed test. Wired gets priority. Yeah, I know Wired does, so I'm really not, I'm really, like, not opposed to just plugging it in. It's just that I just need to get the right cable, because I at one point had a wired connection, at a place before I moved back in my parents' place, but it got to the point where I was like, I don't even know where my cable is. Okay, what does it say? Download speed right now. Okay, it's taking a bit. To infinity and beyond. Okay, we got, so on my, this is on my PC, I haven't done it on my phone, but with VPN connected, it is currently saying 232.1 on download speed and 81.4 on upload speed, so not too bad. And I will just say too is I will like talk shit till the end of time on Google Fiber, because I had Google Fiber like a while ago, like back in like 2020-ish, and the downtime, like there would randomly be like outages and it would just quit. Like we're talking, I had it wired in and randomly I would be, it was, granted, it was before I was like streaming regularly, so it wasn't like horrible, because I didn't start streaming regularly until I think end of 2020 or early 2021. I can't quite remember. I think it was late 2020, because like mid to late 2020, because I was going through too much to start streaming early 2020. It was not a good year. Obviously, it wasn't a good year for a lot of people, but yeah, no, it's a good speed, and it's getting like close to what my other connection was. It's just that technically it is an older cable type. It's not a fiber cable type, because there's other fiber connection now besides Google. Because again, personally, don't recommend, at least for the Salt Lake City area. My experience was not good. And also, like, you were not getting remotely gigabit speeds on speed test. Like, even with a full wired connection, you were not getting close to gigabit speeds. They really try to loop you in with that, and it's like, I mean, yeah, you're getting good speeds when it works. Oh my god, it was like a nightmare. It was so like wild. And I have the why is there a knot in the bottom of my hair? Whatever. Okay. But yeah, speed isn't bad. It's just like you kind of have to put it in practice to make sure that you're actually getting like proper connection, etc. I'm not too worried about it, like I said, but anyway. I was going to finish the story about my partner. Now that more people are here to witness this shit, I guess. So the embarrassing part of the story about how me and my partner started dating is not how we met or anything, because obviously we're all nerds. Like, I love Star Trek Club, and I love, like, TTRPG, but there are two, like, very embarrassing things that I really shouldn't admit to online, but they're a little bit funny, so enjoy this entertainment at my expense. So the first one is that, I found this out later, obviously. The first one is that we liked each other since September of 2024. And we did not start dating until this summer. Like, actively we liked each other since, like, that time. And the thing is, it's like, if I look back on it, it's like, I liked her before that, because I'm cursed. But But it's definitely like it was very like it was a lot for me starting like around that time too. I'm like, but like my dumbass did not ask her out because I thought she would not like me back, and we liked each other the whole time. Yay! Yay for being stupid. We were both very stupid, and it's like actually hilarious to us now. But but the other thing too is that our TTRPG characters have been dating in game and in the really cursed fan fiction I wrote. They've been dating since December. Our TTRPG characters were like full on just like making out in for the funnies in our game since December. They want to risk blowing up the friendship. I mean, yeah, like that's the thing, is like I wanted a friend. I did not want to not have a friend. So it's like I was like, I'm not gonna say anything, of course. It's also like, again, where you talked about my previous relationship history has been kinda cursed. And it's like, even if there's not like a horrible breakup, it's like I'm not really friends with any of my exes because they, like, again, there's either some sort of weird personality change or there's like just like the friendship is like over after that. And I feel like a lot of the time it's like you don't really come back to, if you have a close friendship, you don't really come back to the close friendship if you break up. So it is a huge risk you take when you start dating your friend. And also, the other thing too is like I had confided in some other people who are part of the group, like, I really like this person, and a few of them were like, don't date in the friend group, it's gonna go to shit. It did not go to shit. So far. I don't think it's gonna go to shit. I would not speak on it publicly if I thought that that it was going to go to shit like anytime remotely soon. Ew, be gone, bot. Be gone, bot. Damn, that bot was created like yesterday, it said. Fucking hell. Anyway. So. Hey. That was a creak. No one's there. You see this? You see this? Ooh, no one's out there. No one's out there. I'm showing me showing her out the window. People are falling for it, sadly. Oh, do you mean the bot accounts? No, I mean people buy followers and views and shit all the time, like it's such a problem. I know, I'm literally like, is she sensing ghosts? Because this is concerning me. But it's also like, this is a manufactured home, so sometimes like you hear like weird creaks and stuff. But it's like I said, it's a really nice house though. Like, it's like a newer, not like new, but it's newer than a lot of the others in the area, for a manufactured home, so it's pretty nice. I'm not gonna be posting the outside because I don't want to get doxxed, but I wish I could because it's so cute. Anyway, so there's just this dog butt, but no, I know, I'm just sad, like, that it's a privacy issue. Like, I can't post the outside of the house because, like, it would dox me and get me found, but it's just, like, so cute and like it's just like a cute color. One of these, see, like one of these times, if it's like nice outside, I could probably like chat stream through the patio or like take selfies on the patio, but that's about all I could do. I just don't post the outside of my house. I know that's a dumb idea. I'm just saying like it's so cute. But anyway, beside the point, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about my dumbass and how, my life has gone the past year. But yeah, so from that, from the our TTRPG characters are dating, and everyone's like already side-eyeing that. Because yeah, like everyone was shipping it before it happened. So, I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but also I'm sitting here like, what? I don't know. But yeah, so it was interesting, but it's all good. And now we have a housey house, which generally it's like people at my age, it's like, or people our age, I should say, it's like that's a huge privilege, and I am very fortunate to. Oh, thank you for following. Welcome to the club. I kept expecting the little ding ding, but I remembered that that's on my OBS and not on here. So it's all good. But yeah, what was I saying? Alright, I was saying, I was like, yeah, I feel like it's like a huge privilege, and I'm very, very grateful to be in a house right now, because things just kind of lined up, and all that, and we're very fortunate, and I'm very happy to have it. It's like, even though it's small, and there's some people who are like, well, why did you, like, spend money on that? It's like, well, like, if you saw it, like, it's super, super cute. Because I don't know, it's like, I really like and I'm really grateful to be able to, like, own something, you know? And not, like, be in an apartment where I have to share walls with people. Nova gets... Really, Nova? Are you licking your butt while we're on live? I turned around. Oh, dog. Dog. But yeah, I'm also like, I get so excited to like set up my little spot. I'm gonna unfortunately have to say goodbye to the sparkle wall. Not goodbye, but the sparkle wall will not be able to operate in the same way it has been. So I'm trying to figure out if I can put it on maybe this wall, but it won't be in the stream background anymore. Unless I can figure out a way to like, tack the lights to the new curtain, which is possible, and I think would look so pretty. Because again, I'm looking at a space-themed curtain, and to put in the back, and then I'm going to put the, if I can, want to try to tack the lights onto it, but my sparkle, like, tinsel, since that is a closet we would like to use, it needs to be a curtain that moves. So I'm thinking of trying to put the tinsel up on like this wall so that I could use it as I'm just reaching the wall over here. I don't know if you can hear me smacking it. I don't know, but it's like, it's kind of an end of an era because my sparkle wall has been part of my streams since, I think, what was it, 2020... I think I put up the sparkle wall in 2021, end of 2021. Maybe 2022. But, like, that's, like, a lot of time. Like, that's at least 3 years that sparkle wall has been up in basically all of my streams. And now it's like, I'm getting a whole new background for this place. And I'm like, I will miss it. But I'm trying to find some way to incorporate it because I spent so long, like, taking care of that tinsel and keeping it nice, even though, like, they're meant to be disposable, but I don't like to waste things. So I spent so long just, like, putting that up and like making it all nice that like I feel like I really, really need to put it up somewhere. But yeah, I'm hoping I can try to put up the lights still in the background. Is it still up? Yeah, it is the only thing. Well, okay, there's two things up on the wall in the old room. The sparkle wall is still up, and that is because until I know what I want to do with it, I don't want to take it down, because I want to make sure it's packed correctly. Because, like, my mom was offering, like, oh, I can pack some of your stuff from the office and bring it up, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna come down and make sure it's packed, like, precisely. Like, I know my mom would not, like, ruin it, but it's like, I feel like I just, like, I know how it has to be packed to keep it nice because I've done it before. And it's like, I'm very picky about that because it's a very, they are very fragile. But it's still up. I've taken down some of the lights. I just haven't taken down the whole, like, wall. Because, again, I want it to make sure it's packed correctly, so that it survives. Because I think there's enough of that it'll cover this whole wall, because this wall's a lot shorter than the previous wall. And also it's like, I mean, I do have to share my office with my partner, so it's fine. We're basically sharing everything in this house, so, her desk will probably be over there, and then I'll stream, like, this way, like, towards the aforementioned closet. I'm just keeping it in an angle because that's, like, somehow a more cursed background than this box. And also Nova's here. Oh, she kind of scooted her butt. Oh. Oh, it's dinner time! That's why you're looking at me. It's time for your dinner soon. I'll probably stream for a few more minutes, and then she needs to get her dinner, so that she doesn't hate me. She's like, what are you doing? Oh, Nova. She has food to graze on. She has kibble in her bowl. What she wants is her, like, topper. She wants her chicken because she is spoiled. Well, no, that's the thing. Her bowl's not empty. She just acts like it's empty. She acts like it's empty when there's kibble in it, because I gave her kibble this morning. She, like, rarely eats in the morning. She's on a very weird schedule. But I try to fill her bowl up with a little kibble every morning so that she has something to snack on, because she's just used to having food all the time. So don't lick your butt. So she, yeah, she wants her boiled chicken, which I've done, like, the Fresh Pet food and some of those, like, pre-made brands, but I just, like, I at this point, like, prefer controlling the cooking. So she has, like a boiled chicken, which is funny, because, like, I can't cook meat for shit, because I don't eat it, so it's like, so it's like, I can boil chicken, and I would never consume said chicken, and neither should anyone. So yeah, she is very spoiled, and wants, like, wants her kibble topper, because that is what she sees as dinner, not the kibble itself. And it's good for them to have, like, a balanced diet and not just solely kibble. But it's like, she's so spoiled. Yeah, at least she doesn't, she used to have, like, when I first got her, like, what was that? I got her 3 years ago. So, 3 years ago when I first got her, she had to have, like, Fresh Pet as a topper, and it had to be warmed up. I had to microwave it before she would eat it. She would not eat it cold, and now she will at least eat the chicken cold, so I don't have to microwave it. But yeah, that's what she wants as dinner. That's our nightly routine. Can't have breakfast without coffee. Oh my god. You try giving her tofurkey. So a lot of plant-based meats have a lot of additives in them that aren't always good for dogs. Which I mean, kibble sometimes has additives too, but it's a little bit different because to my knowledge, I don't know about like tofurkey specifically because I really don't like tofurkey as an item. Like my mom's tried to do it for Thanksgiving before, and I can't with the texture. It's too turkey-y. But one of the big things in plant-based meat as well, and I actually know this less from like animal stuff and more for like when after my dad had his heart attack in June, my parents started going on a low sodium, low fat, and carbs aren't a cardiac thing, but because my mom's diabetic, they also were doing low carb a little bit. So I actually found this out about plant-based meats through that, and not from the not from like dog things, but because of that, I know that a lot of fake meats, like, and again, I don't know about tofurkey specifically, but a lot of fake meats have a lot of sodium added to them, and even like in even like frozen like meat, they usually inject it with some sort of salt solution, so you have to really watch that. So it's like I found that out because like we used to eat, like as a family we would eat like a certain brand of these frozen crumbles, like soy crumbles, a lot. My dad literally can't have those at all now. It's way too much sodium, and there's so much salt in everything that we eat. Even like, again, non-processed stuff, just like meat in general is usually like that you buy at the store, it's been injected with salt. And so if you're consuming a little bit through those things, you need to cut out like any added salt like in stuff like that. So it's something that's really like that like really sucks, because it's like I don't eat meat, so they've had to go back to eating a lot more like turkey doesn't have fat in it, because red meat for cardiac diets is like a big like no, unless it's like low fat. Like it's not always no, like it's like it's not completely healthy to exclude every single thing, but you have to be really mindful, because it's like, I mean, like your heart is kind of important. And it's wild for me because I have like I don't know if I necessarily like have like POTS, but I have some symptoms of POTS, and if I don't get enough salt, they get worse. And I'm just like, me on this low sodium, like I've never like salted my food, because there's plenty of salt in stuff that we eat, right? So like I literally like have never had to salt my food until I'm like, all right, well, when you remove all the salt, it's a little different. Salt is the world's tastiest rock. God, that is so cursed and true. I'm that's the thing, is like I'm not big on like a lot of salt anyway. So I guess like I don't know, my big thing is like I feel like a lot of my like salt intake is actually like me having to chug Gatorade to recover from performances. Though, okay, this is a side tangent, but it's kind of related. So I really like the white Gatorade, or I did, at least. The new package I got of this white Gatorade, it's like the Frost whatever flavor, I don't remember, but, or like it's glacial something. It might be, maybe they actually do call it like cherry something, glacial something, but it's like the frosty color, like the white. I have been drinking that as like my main Gatorade for so long, because it's like there's not like I really like have an issue with like the warm family of colors. If I'm drinking too much of like orange or red or yellow Gatorade, I don't feel very good, and I don't know if like I'm sensitive to one of those dyes, because I don't know which one, because I can eat other stuff that has like red in it, but anything like Mountain Dew Code Red is another one that's like, it tastes pretty good to me, but like I can't drink it because it's not worth it. My stomach does not feel normal. But like the blue is okay, the purple is okay, but the white is like consistently the most like good and doesn't hurt my stomach at all. Because again, it's definitely an amount thing. Just my stomach is very sensitive to random ingredients. It really fucking sucks. So I was getting the white one a lot, and this latest package I got literally tastes like cough syrup. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, can I not have this anymore? Like, it's disgusting. And I know, like, a lot of people say, like, artificial cherry anything tastes like cough syrup. I'm not one of those people. I love artificial cherry flavoring in a lot of things, candy, etc. But this was fucking wild. Like, I was drinking it and I was like, I'm literally gonna choke. Like, this tastes like cough syrup. Anyway, KFC would go out of business if they cut back on sodium. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, fast food... Actually, though, okay, this is another random fact that I've learned. So, different restaurant chains are actually, like, the ones that you would expect to be, like, the worst are sometimes not the worst ones. And ones you would expect to be better are actually the worst. Like, my mom was talking about Kneaders, which is a Utah thing, I think. They might have it outside of Utah, but I know a lot of other places have Panera. And we don't get Panera because we have Kneaders. And I don't go to Kneaders a lot because there's a lot of hidden meat things in, like, their soups and stuff. Like, I always have to check if, like, there's a certain broth or anything put into things that normally would be mostly veggie. That's something I've kind of had to look at times with Kneaders. And dairy. There's dairy in a lot of their soups. And I can have some dairy, but I have to be really, really careful. And then now it's also, like, you know, my girlfriend has a tree nut allergy. So that's, eating out with us is so fucking fun. Our friends are like, our friends are like, okay, where can you eat? When we're like, oh, we don't know where we want to eat. It's like, because it's like, there's really, like, a lot of places that we can eat just fine. It's just like mindfulness and, like, not taking a bite out of random dishes that we didn't already ask the kitchen about, you know? But yeah, so, anyway, Kneaders for some reason, like, when you look at, like, their nutrition facts and stuff, they are so packed with salt, and it's supposed to be, like, it's like a more of a fresh, like, deli place. Again, it's like Panera, but they kind of, like, make themselves out to be, like, something like, oh, you're getting a little soup, salad, sandwich thing, which you would think would be healthier than, like, Taco Bell on the flip side. But actually, Kneaders is, like, packed in sodium, and there's, like, nothing there that's, like, safe. Like, nothing. Again, if you have a heart issue, if you have a blood pressure issue, sodium, things like that, nothing is safe at Kneaders. I'm like, damn! Chili's is also really bad. And of course Taco Bell, like, Taco Bell is bad enough that, like, Taco Bell has had to put a sodium warning on some of their menu items. Things that I have, like, nommed on after a nice convention. Literally I went to Taco Bell after FanX and I was like, oh. Taco Bell just hits sometimes, even though it's really not good food. Allergies be damned, the zucchini bread was killing me for a month before I found out it was the zucchini I was temporarily allergic to. What the hell? No, my thing is like, oh god. Oh my god. Oh yes, welcome back, what's the hell, for responding to your name, I guess. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I try to be really careful with my allergens now, because I have pretty, like, with my actual, oh, so I have, like, two different things. I have the intolerances, and then I have the, like, actual oral allergies, and I'm allergic to my like oral allergies developed later. Then again, so did my intolerances, but some of those were building because like I started like limiting my meat consumption like in high school, for other reasons and like things like that. But then it got to the point where it's like I felt so much better like eating mostly vegetarian. Like seafood is really the only thing my stomach can tolerate. And even that with like my medications and stuff, sometimes my stomach can't tolerate seafood because a couple of my medications cause some digestive problems. Again, I'm still like trying to like find things that work and so I can enjoy my food again. Because I'm really trying to commit to enjoying food again so that I can cook more in this house. Part of that is because, I mean, I'm a little bit broke right now. Like, it's like if you have the means, I will be opening Checky sales again for USIF, but very soon. So, yeah, I try to be really careful with the oral allergies now because, like, I've also had my banana allergy for a long time. I'm allergic to bananas, and initially I thought it was just some melons, but it's all melon. Bananas, all melon, and as an extension to that, cucumbers have something in common with melon. And I also have a very mild reaction to, a very mild reaction to, why am I not thinking of it right now? Why? Oh, snap peas. I can eat peas cooked, but raw peas, like, my mouth will just start like buzzing and burning and it sucks. So that's very sad because that used to be my favorite crunchy vegetable. And now it's like half the time I'm eating like because of sensory issues, I struggle with like some like certain fresh vegetables. Like for some reason I can't with carrots and raw tomatoes. Cooked tomatoes are fine and great, but raw tomatoes, it's like, it's a really big sensory ick that will, like, ruin my food. So it just sucks because it's like, you know, I really enjoyed, like, genuinely enjoyed snap peas, and one day it was just like, I can't eat this anymore. And now it's like, sometimes I'll be eating, like, a whole ass bowl of lettuce as salad and just be like, this is my life now. Yeah. I cut a head of lettuce into chunk and dipped the chunks into some sauce I made. Water, vinegar, salad spice mix. My palate demands sophistication. Honestly, that sounds like it kind of slaps. Like, again, I love me some lettuce. I'm just like, sometimes it's like I feel like I want something that's not lettuce, and like then I don't have that specific vegetable I want. I don't know, trying to eat with like allergies and also like a sensory issue is like wild. But it's also like an accommodating some of those sensory issues and not trying to like force myself to eat certain things because it's like, oh, well, I feel like a bad person for being picky. In doing that, it's also led to like a lot less digestion issues too, because like when I say like sensory issues, I mean like my body will like literally reject it if it hits my stomach. Like it's a whole thing, it's an issue, not good. But it's like, that's the thing, is like trying to find like new ways to eat things and stuff, like, and a lot of it is just like I can eat a lot of things cooked that I cannot eat raw. Broccoli I can eat cooked, I cannot eat raw. I don't know how people are just chomping on like raw broccoli on a veggie tray. Something about it, just, I can't. Steamed broccoli, though, and some sauce. Delicious. But anyway, yeah, it's like, I'm lucky to not have any severe food allergies, but I do have them, and because I have them, it's like, I really try not to eat anything sus. Like, I can't, because I can't eat from communal fruit trays anymore if there's melon on them. Because like, melon is a very juicy food, especially watermelon. The juice gets on, like, the strawberries, for example, and then I eat that, and then my mouth burns for hours. Because again, none of my allergies are severe enough to have like an EpiPen. My throat doesn't close up. It will tighten. It's very uncomfortable, and I have to take Benadryl. But I also, that is actually the other reason I was remembering that I also try to be extra careful because on some of my meds I can no longer have Benadryl. So, well, I can have Benadryl. There just is the possibility of some very severe side effects. So, I try really hard not to need Benadryl because I don't want to find out what happens when you mix them. Because Benadryl is already considered, like, kind of a risky medication, and, like, you're supposed to use, like, some people will use Benadryl for seasonal allergies. That's, like, really bad for you, I've heard. I've never done that, because Benadryl has always done weird things to me, like, since I was a kid. So, Benadryl is for severe reaction only. R.I.P. me. This is not, we're not gonna go into some of the Benadryl experience. But I do think that at one point, it's probably still there, at one point there was some sort of subreddit for recreational Benadryl, and that concerns me greatly. Oh my god. Like, it's so cursed. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Why? Please don't do Benadryl recreationally if you take anything from this stream. I also am regretting not bringing my, like, brand new bottle of wine up here, because I could have consumed that today. Would have been a good time. But I only have the Mormon champagne. Sorry. Mormon champagne is, the Martinelli's, like, sparkling, like, what is it? Is it, like, I don't know, it's like, is it an apple cider, technically? It's like a sparkling, like, fruit juice, basically, but they have different kinds. I think the main one is, like, an apple juice. But yeah, it's Mormon champagne because, like, Mormons will always use that as, like, their celebration drink. Because it's not alcoholic, but it is kind of good. We have some of it. We have some of it due to partner's Mormon family. So it's just hanging out there. Meanwhile, my wine is at my parents' place. And, I mean, at least I know they're not going to drink it. They don't drink, and now they can't drink, so... Used to love drinking perfume as a child. Oh my god! What? That is cursed. Congratulations. No, it's probably wondering where's the chicken. She went back to napping. But yeah, no, I was just saying, in my head, I was just saying, like, okay, it is about time for me to sign off anyway. I love this little tripod, though. It is very nice for live streaming, but I miss my webcam. Yeah, anyway, I gotta go now. Thank you for joining me for this, birthday hour. Hopefully I will see y'all on Friday with STO stream, because I really want to play the new episode, but I want to, like, give a reaction to the episode. I need to hop on and do my daily tonight. So I'll do that probably. But yeah, I am really hoping I can get online and do, like, a real live reaction to the episode. I am doing the event, so that's, like, the daily, but yeah, the chicken's already cooked at least. It's just in the fridge, pre-cooked, and she wants it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I also technically have not had dinner. I should go get my dinner too. Anyway, like I said, thank you for coming to my cursed little birthday hour. Like I said, hopefully you take away from this to never do recreational Benadryl. Don't be stupid. Have a great week, everyone, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye! Or, wait, bye from meow!